Hello, and welcome to the Magical Minutes, a little piece that we do here on the Magical Moms podcast, just to update you on all the latest news from the Disney parks.
Yep, so this is the week of September 15th, and we're going to let you know everything that's going on in Disneyland right now. I think all of our news today is for Disneyland.
It is.
So we got some updates for you.
Yeah. So a lot of people have been talking about Paint the Night. Last week, Paint the Night had a little bit of an unfortunate incident where the Little Mermaid float had a little bit of a fire. It was a very small fire. It was completely extinguished very quickly, but smoke kind of billowed a little bit down Main Street. It looked a little spooky. The float was taken off of the parade route. The parade was canceled for that night, but the next day the parade was back up and running, and it's not going to affect at all future performances for Paint the Night.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and we do know that the last performance for Paint the Night for this year, for 2025, is November 9th, because then they are preparing for the Christmas Fantasy Parade.
Yes.
And then Paint the Night will return in 2026, although we don't have the exact date yet, but it will be 2026.
Yeah, so that's exciting. So if you saw that anywhere, just know Paint the Night is still up and running, and you can still see it if you're going to the parks before 11/9.
Yes.
Also, something that's really exciting to finally say is that Radiator Springs Racers is going to be back up and running September 26th. And I cannot wait. I've missed this attraction. I know a lot of people have missed this attraction. So that will be back up and running. Very exciting. And then also back up and running, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is going to be back October 25th, I believe, and that's after a 2-month-long refurbishment. So that's going to be very welcome to be back at Disneyland. It's also another favorite of mine. Cannot wait to be back on that.
Yes, and this will be the first time for this year that you can ride Radiator Springs Racers where it's kind of lit up in that green and purple for Halloween.
Yeah.
Because it's been closed since the start of Halloween, so it'll be fun to get on and see those colors all shining brightly for Halloween season.
Yeah, we need these attractions back, so I'm so happy they're going to be back and sparkly and new, and I can't wait. Speaking of new, there are some new experiences that are coming to the Disneyland Resort. One thing that's going to be coming back, that's going to be new, is for the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique at Disneyland. They're going to be putting in new experiences and also simplifying the experiences that they have. Now, we don't know exactly what this means because this is not going to start until the 1st of October, but what we do know is that there's going to be special visits from the fairy godmother while the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is going on. So during your session, the fairy godmother will be visiting. So as soon as we find out more about the exact packages, we'll definitely be letting you know. So stay tuned.
Oh my gosh, that's really cute. I personally love the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Both of my girls have done it. And it's just a really special experience. And cool to know that the fairy godmother is going to come. I mean, it seems appropriate. She should have been there all along. But it's exciting that she'll be coming for that.
And it's going to be really exciting. Very exciting.
Yes. And then we also, speaking of, feeling princessy and whatnot, there is a new Make Your Own Tiara experience that is now offered at Disneyland. It is specifically at the Crystal d'Orleans shop in New Orleans Square. There's also a crystal art shop on Main Street. This offering is not over there. They do not offer this there. It's only in New Orleans Square. And it is $89 to make your own tiara. You get to pick the style. There's 3 different styles and 3 different finishes per style. You've got gold, rose gold, silver, and then you get to pick all the gems that go inside of it. You can use your Magic Key discount, so you can save a little bit of money that way. And then they make the crown for you right in front of you, which is really cool. And it's gorgeous. So cool. It's so pretty. And I actually wore mine the whole day after I made mine, and it is very secure on your head. It's not loose. It's not moving around. It's like really on there. It doesn't move, which is so nice.
You look like a real Disney princess. Like you really did that day. You had the tiara on, your hair, you had your beautiful dress on. I was like, oh, this is your look for sure, Lindsay.
It was I love that stuff. I'm a princess girl at heart. So I loved making my own tiara. That was really special.
And it's so cool because it's an experience for guests of all ages,
Yes.
Really. And so it looked very, very fun. What a way to like bump up the magic on your Disneyland day. No.
Absolutely. Yeah. I actually had a number of messages from followers that said that, oh my gosh, thank you for sharing. Like, we're totally going to go do this with my daughter. And I was like, oh, good. Because it is very kid friendly. Like the way that they lay it out is very simple, very easy to figure out what gems you want wearing your crown. So I appreciated that. It's perfect for, like you said, all ages.
That's so cool. That is so
cool. And then
cool.
another thing I did this weekend, I went with my family. We went to downtown Disney, and I know in a previous podcast we had mentioned Westbeat Sings. They are an a cappella group, and they are in fact back at downtown Disney. They have different nights that they're performing in September and October. And if you follow their Instagram, Westbeat Sings, you will get all those dates. But they are back, and they are villainous this year.
That's so cool.
Actually, they might be doing, they're just villainous this year. So they're dressed as different villains. There was like Hades, Yzma, which I was so excited to see her bound. There's Captain Hook, Scar, Ursula, Cruella. I think I got them all. But yeah, so they sing a lot of like the kind of like Disney villain songs, and that was really fun to go see. If you do go see them too, you can actually meet them afterwards. They kind of wait off to the side of the stage where they walk off, because the downtown Disney stage is a very open area, so you can go there. And my kids got to take a picture with all of them and talk to them for a little bit, which was really cool. They thought it was super cool, because we sat right up front while they performed, and my son was like scooching closer and closer to the stage to like get a better listen, better look. So they are in fact back for Halloween. And then I think on a very different note, we have Elio. Elio is coming to Disney Plus this Wednesday, September 17th. I know a lot of people, I think Bridget, you and I included, we have not seen Elio yet. So my girls and I were actually planning a movie night in our house next Sunday, and we're going to do like a little themed dessert and stuff and watch Elio together.
Oh,
so
that's
I'm
so
excited
fun.
for that.
I think I'm going to have to steal that idea for sure. We'll be doing the same.
Yeah, whenever a new movie releases, we always do kind of like a themed dessert or a themed dinner and like watch it together. So that's our plan for this Sunday, to watch it.
Well, I can't wait to see it. That's awesome. Yeah. And I really hope that you enjoyed this magical minutes. I know that Lindsay and we love putting this together. So definitely follow us along on all the socials, join our Patreon fam, and hopefully this got you all caught up for Disneyland Park news.
Yes, and we have our meetup coming up soon, which is this Sunday. So if you are not part of the Patreon fam and you want to be part of it and get the information, make sure you go to the patreon.com. You can search Magical Moms Podcast. We'll also have the link down in the show notes, because we are excited. We are getting things ready to do our fun little meetup in the parks with you.
So
it's
going to be so much fun.
Make sure to join there. Follow the Instagram socials, Magical Moms Podcast. And until then,
we'll see you
real soon.